YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba and welcome back to another player review on the channel. Hope you guys are having an incredible day. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and check out the new Team of the Year 11 Evolution card for none other than Lewis-Skelly. Lewis-Skelly is an 89 rated card. He has the controlled acceleration type, left footer with 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. Now, we do see a lot of versatility with the card, which is always really nice to see. He can play the left back, center defensive mid, and center mid positions. Now, as of recording the video, he is currently going on the market for roughly 200,000 coins. The evolution is completely free to complete. And if we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we can see that the card does have the potential to make a very versatile player in FC25. I mean, the physical side to his game looks absolutely incredible, especially with the rapid playstyle plus, and then the technical side to his game looks really good as well. Now, he does have 93 pace overall with 94 acceleration and 92 sprint speed. With the rapid playstyle plus, man, that's going to be really effective as both a defender and midfielder. And because his pace is already really good, you can focus on maybe giving him a chem style that's going to improve the technical or maybe like the physical aspect to his game even more. Now, if you do plan on running him as a center mid, the 82 shooting could be a pretty decent stat as well. He does have really good attacking positioning at 87, 82 finishing, 87 shot power, 76 long shots, not too bad right there. Now, the 87 passing and 89 dribbling are going to be two really important stats as well, because whether you play him as like a left back or a center mid in your starting 11, you also want to create a lot of chances with him. And for the most part, he does have some incredible passing stats overall. They did go ahead and give the card the ping pass playstyle, 88 vision, 91 short pass, 90 long pass, and 81 curve. Very solid right there. And when you go ahead and pair that with his dribbling, he could be a bit of a technician in the middle of the pitch. 90 agility and 91 balance for the card. The left stick dribbling with his smaller build should be quite effective, and then he does also have the technical playstyle, so the R1 dribbling could be pretty good as well. Now, the only real letdown maybe for the card in terms of dribbling is the fact that his reactions and composure are just a little bit lower compared to the rest of his dribbling stats. But again, man, he should be a very responsive player in game. That's going to be really interesting to test out. And then last but not least, boys, the 89 defending and 87 physical, probably going to be the two standout stats for him. I love the fact that they did go ahead and give the card the bruiser playstyle plus. Honestly, the rapid and the bruiser for like a left back center mid is going to be really OP. 87 interceptions, 86 defensive awareness, and 91 stand tackle. With the way that the card is set up, I think that the anchor chem style would work really well, because it's also going to improve on the physical side to his game as well. 88 strength and 89 aggression, man, should be a bit of a tank in game as well. Now, in terms of playstyles, he does have 5 different playstyles, the rapid and bruiser playstyle pluses. And as you guys know, man, this year in FC25, the bruiser playstyle plus is a little bit underrated. I mean, the best left back in the game, Teo Hernandez, does have that playstyle plus. And then he does also have the ping pass, jockey, and technical. So I guess you could say one letdown for the card is the fact that he doesn't have too many playstyles. But when it comes to player roles, there is a lot of variety with the way that you can incorporate him in game. Now, he does have 3 player role pluses. You can use him as an attacking wingback, as a deep lying playmaker, and then also as a box-to-box midfielder, which is really nice to see. And then alongside that, 3 player role pluses as well, as a fullback, as a center half, and then also as a playmaker. Now, like I said, boys, as of recording the video, he is currently going on the market for roughly 200,000 coins, which might be a tad bit expensive. But with the evolution being completely free, and as more people start packing him, I do expect this price to drop quite a bit, and he could be a pretty decent player to go ahead and pick up. If you guys do enjoy these FC25 player reviews and you want to see more of them on the channel, definitely let me know by leaving a like, turn on that notification bell so you guys never miss an upload, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is the team we're going to be using in Division Rivals to test out the new Lewis-Skelly card. We're going to be playing him at both the center mid and left back positions in the 4-3-3 formation. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see how good this card really is. Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using the new Lewis-Skelly card, and I must say I'm actually really excited to test them out. Now, first things first, you guys know how we like to start off every player review, and that is by testing out the card's dribbling. Now, he does have some insane dribbling stats overall. A bit of a smaller build in game. I'm pretty sure he's only 5'8" with the average and medium body type. And if we go ahead and do a little bit of left stick dribbling, he does keep it quite close, which is really nice to see. And then on top of that, he does also have the technical playstyle. Now, in game number 1, we're going to go ahead and use Lewis-Skelly as a box-to-box midfielder in the 4-3-3 formation. Oh, Lewis-Skelly, boys, keeping the pressure up right there. No anticipate for the card, but with the anchor chem style, he should be pretty good in the tackle. Lewis-Skelly down this left-hand side. The rapid playstyle plus is going to be absolutely huge. Good ball into Dembele right there. It's a decent play forward. It's going to be really important to create a lot with him while still providing that defensive cover. Lewis-Skelly again, man. We did signal him to make that run. I might actually try to get him in behind. Winery, nice. Lewis-Skelly, great attacking positioning right there, but the pass has to be a little bit better. I'm just going to go for a switch right here. Maybe try to get a few more bodies forward. Lewis-Skelly, ping pass playstyle into Marcus Rashford is great, boys. I mean, his passing is going to be a huge part to his game. It would have been really nice to see maybe like a few extra playstyles for the card, but the ones that he does have are really effective. Very nice Lewis-Skelly. I'm just going to maybe try to run it with him. The rapid playstyle plus is so good with this card. Nice little R3 touch as well. Near post, boys, there's a lot of power behind his runs, which is really important, especially when you pair that with this physicality. Like I said, man, I think that he probably has one of the most OP playstyle plus combos, which is really nice to see. Oh, Lewis-Skelly, boys, keeping the pressure up. Using the rapid playstyle plus again right there. Just a little bit of hold-up play, man. The physical side to his game really good as well. Nary again, man, as a box-to-box midfielder, has been picking up positions that are really, really effective. A decent attempt right there. I don't expect his shooting to be anything too crazy. Now, we have been making a lot of runs with him, and I feel like already he is quite tired, man. So that is a bit of a problem. Zizou, a little bit lucky for that to go through. 4-star skill moves. We'll go for a finesse shot as well. No finesse shot playstyle, but that's a tidy finish. Denzel Dumfries. Nary, nice. Dembele. I'm just going to try to maybe carry the ball forward a little bit more. Let's see if we can overload the left-hand side. That's a great ball. Lewis-Skelly, great attacking positioning. Use the ping pass playstyle. The ping pass playstyle in those more advanced positions is really effective. Now, we did signal Dumfries to make that run, man, so we can maybe test out his long-range passing. I'm going to go for a cross diagonal, see if we can maybe break that defensive line. It's a really nice switch right there. If you are struggling to break down your opponent, that's actually a really good thing to go ahead and use. Lewis-Skelly, I'm going to go for a power shot. Doesn't have it. A decent attempt. Now, Lewis-Skelly at the moment, man, is a little bit out of position. He's almost playing like a right wing. Skelly, that's actually decent physicality to hold off Zidane. Little LB pace boost. The shot as well. He did move his goalkeeper, but I should have seen that. Lewis-Skelly. Again, man, his pace has been really important as well. All the way. He might move his goalkeeper. It's a nice finish, man. That LB pace boost with the card and the anchor cam style is really nice. Again, boys, Lewis-Skelly, just because he is a little bit tired at the moment, we'll just go cross diagonal. It's good, man. If you can signal your fullback to make that run, overloading like the left or right hand side is really good. Lewis-Skelly again. Might just go for like a little pace boost. There it is. Fake shot. Ooh, boys, that's clean. Lewis-Skelly with the shot. It's a pretty good finish as well. He did end up moving his goalkeeper right there, so still being able to find the back of the net is great to see. Game number 2, ladies and gentlemen, and so far so good. Now, in game number 2, we're going to go ahead and play him as a left back in the 4-3-3 formation. I think that is safe to say, man, as a box-to-box midfielder, a very solid player. The only thing that he's missing is like the relentless playstyle and maybe a few extra passing playstyles. But I feel like with the way that the card is set up, him having both the rapid and the bruiser playstyle pluses, he's probably better suited as a left back. Now, very early on in the game, boys, already down this left-hand side. Ping pass playstyle is so good, man. I know it's a little bit ratty, but we have to test that out. Lewis-Skelly, cross diagonal once again. I kid you not, boys. I mean, his long-range passing is absolutely cracked. Dumfries, got to take the touch right there. A little bit of patient build-up right here, boys. We're moving the ball really well. Yildiz, great finish, man. And it all comes from that Lewis-Skelly pass. Now, in game number 2, I do want to highlight his defensive game a little bit more. That's a really good interception right there. Now, we are going to try to do as much manual defending with the card as possible. A little bit of recovery speed right here up against Puskás. Good manual defending, man. Probably should have gone for a tackle right there. Lewis-Skelly, R3 touch again. Take it away from the defender. We could maybe whip it in. As you guys can see, the stamina a bit of a problem. He doesn't have the whip pass playstyle, boys, but that's a pretty decent cross. I mean, I feel like if you do like to cross the ball, he would be a pretty decent fullback for that, but nothing too crazy. Windoji, Skelly. Nice little step over right there. Couple L2, R2 taps. Ooh, come on, boys. That's great dribbling right there and a tidy finish to the near post as well. I kid you not, man. I think that 230,000 coins is a little bit much for the card, but if his price can drop to like 150,000 coins, I mean, I think that he would be a great player to go ahead and pick up. He is making that run. There we go. Now, this guy is starting to push a few more bodies forward. Skelly with the rapid, he can get away from a lot of players. That's a lovely switch, man. I mean, a very easy way to break that defensive line. Skelly, boys, sticking his position pretty well right there. And we just push him back, man. We'll take that. Skelly, not much time left in the first half. That's a good block, man. Again, a pretty responsive defender so far. Lewis-Skelly. I'm actually going to track back right here because we do have to get back into position. You might try to play it down the line. This guy's been pretty patient in the build-up, but again, man, a decent interception. We'll take that. The defensive awareness with the anchor chem style has been really good so far. Skelly down this left-hand side again. We do have Rashford waiting in the box. Gonna go for a cutback. It's pretty good. Rashford. Yildiz back into Rashford. We go for the shot. It's a great finish, man. Down that left-hand side has been really good as well. If I had to choose between the two, man, I think that he's probably better suited as a... I don't know, man. It's kind of close. I'd probably use him as a left back rather than a box-to-box midfielder. Cut back. Look at that, boys. The rapid play style plus very good right there just to avoid a little bit of pressure. Attacking positioning is nice as well. The finish is great, man. Doesn't have the craziest of finishing, but can definitely score a couple goals. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Lewis-Skelly Evolution card in a few games of Division Rivals. And I will say a very solid player in-game. If we go ahead and dissect his in-game stats in a bit more detail, the 93 pace was definitely one of the standout stats for the card. With the anchor chem style, 98 acceleration, and 96 sprint speed with the rapid play style plus. And I will say, man, very quick in-game. As you guys saw in some of those highlights, the LB pace boost was very difficult to defend against, very effective in-game. But late in the game, because he doesn't have the greatest of stamina, man. I mean, in some situations, his sprint speed is kind of like him jogging just because he doesn't have the energy anymore. And I feel like in those games, as a box-to-box midfielder and then also as an overlapping fullback, without the relentless playstyle and him only having 84 stamina, that is a bit of a problem. Now, if you do plan on running him as that box-to-box midfielder in your starting 11, the 82 shooting was a pretty decent stat. In those more advanced positions, he does pick up really nice pockets of space. And once he's in those spaces, I mean, he does have the 4-star weak foot. His finishing isn't anything too crazy, but he can most definitely bag you a couple goals. The 87 passing for me personally, boys, with the ping pass playstyle was an incredible part to his game because you can also create a lot of chances with him. I love the fact that the technical side to his game is really balanced because if you do want to run him in the midfield, you most definitely can. The passing in game was extremely accurate and very consistent, and then on the ball, man, the left stick dribbling was really good, the R1 dribbling really good as well. And because he is only 5'8", if you do prefer like your smaller, more agile type of players, I think that Skelly is most definitely going to fit your style of play. And then last but not least, boys, the 89 defending and 87 physical. The main reason why we went ahead and gave the card the anchor chem style was just to make that even better. I love the fact that he does have the bruiser playstyle plus. As you guys know, man, Teo Hernandez, one of the most OP fullbacks in the game, does have the bruiser playstyle plus. And as a left back, I think that works really well. 91 interceptions, 90 defensive awareness, and 99 stay and tackle for the card. Very good at breaking up the play, especially with the jockey playstyle if you are really good at manual defending. And then for the most part, pretty consistent in the tackle as well, because when you pair that with his strength and aggression, I feel like he's a bit of a tank at the back. 96 strength and 93 aggression for the card is absolutely insane. Like I said, boys, the stamina is only the real problem for the card from a physical point of view. Overall, boys, I'm going to go ahead and give the card a 9 out of 10 rating. I really enjoyed using him at both the left back and center mid positions in the 4-3-3 formation. Now, as you guys know, in order to complete the evolution, it is completely free. As of recording the video, he is currently going on the market for like 200,000 coins. And for that price, I do think that it is just a little bit overpriced, man. I do expect his inform to maybe drop to like 150,000 coins. And I feel like for that price, man, he would be an incredible pickup, man, especially with his versatility and what he can bring to your team. Not only was the technical side to his game really important, but the physical side was really good as well. And I feel like the double playstyle plus that he does have is really OP in game. If I had to compare him with like a specific type of player, he kind of gives me like a Grimaldo, Zé Roberto type of vibe, especially Zé Roberto because you do have that versatility with him. So if you do prefer those types of players, I think that Skelly can most definitely fit your style of play, man, especially with those two playstyle pluses being really effective. So yeah, man, if you can go ahead and get him on full chemistry and you are in need of a player that does have a lot of versatility, that can play in the defense, that can also play really well in the midfield, although his price is just a little bit overpriced in my opinion at the moment, I think that he's a really solid option. If you do have the coins, I would definitely recommend him. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.